It truly does amaze me how many brand new friends Mormon Shaggy can truly make. Especially friends that, frankly, you would never even once consider Mormon Shaggy actually being friends with. Now, who exactly is this special little friend that Mormon Shaggy has now made himself? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? So let's get into this, Jim.
Come on, Josh. Look, I've never met you, I've never addressed you, I've never messaged you, and yet somehow my name is on your website.
Maybe the reason why your name just so happens to be on the website is because you're a gigantic, massive psychopath and lolcow. I mean, I've already done a video where I go over your little part of the Council of Evil, Fred. And frankly, it should come as no surprise to anyone that you are a gigantic psychopath and a fucking lolcow, so... Yeah, maybe don't be surprised that your fucking name is on his goddamn website there, buddy.
I've never, fucking uploaded myself, screaming Joulet, fucking a doll. I don't make any forum.
You don't need to upload a video of yourself fucking a blow-up doll and screaming Joulet to make yourself into a fucking lolcow. You have done plenty enough to turn yourself into a fucking lolcow, Shaggy. It's really not that hard for you to become a fucking lolcow. It really isn't.
Fucking music, retarded or not, I just, in a sane world, I would not qualify as a lolcow, but...
Well, we do live in a sane world, as much of a stretch as that is. And you are definitely a fucking lolcow. You don't have to be a carbon copy of fucking Christian to consider yourself to be considered a lolcow.
The thing of it is, that word has been incredibly degraded. You know what a lolcow is today? A lolcow, as EJ puts it, is literally anyone who makes content.
Okay. So, according to Ear Juice, Adrian the Cow, a lolcow these days is anyone that uploads content to the internet. So, by that definition, myself, Ear Juice, naturally, cooking channels, the good ones, beauty channels, those channels that have millions of views where it's just 5-year-olds that review toys, they're all lolcows now. Okay? If you upload content to the internet, you are a lolcow now, regardless of if it's cringe or wholesome or what. Okay? So I guess by that definition also, you're a fucking lolcow there, Shaggy. So great job. Either way, you're a fucking lolcow. Great job, stupid.
Anyone dumb enough to step into the light gets the spiders these days, like that Indian...
Well, since we're going off of the basis that if you upload content to the internet, you're a lolcow, you've clearly stepped into the sunlight and let the spiders crawl all over you more than once there, Shaggy. So again, congratulations, stupid. You're a fucking lolcow.
In a Jones trap in that temple. And your website, it's not a free speech thing. It's not a platform that people use to call attention to degenerate behavior or to feature extremely odd personalities. You know?
Yeah, they do. That's literally what the fucking Kiwi Farms thread is. It's literally a website dedicated to documenting lolcows, such as yourself, and have its users point and laugh at said lolcows and drop whatever tidbits of information they just so happen to have on said lolcow, such as yourself.
It's no longer the Quickie Forum. it is essentially a, it's a gun lying in the street in a bad neighborhood.
What?
Where anyone can pick it up, basically.
What?
The reason this keeps happening, Josh, and this doesn't happen to normal people. I'm a huge advocate of free speech. Okay?
Yeah, you're a real huge advocate of free speech until, of course, someone hurts your goddamn feelings, then you gotta destroy them. Like the time you and G.J. Axel tried to call up Warhammer's parole officer to get him thrown back in jail because he hurt your feelings. Yeah, you're a real free speech warrior right there, Shaggy.
But it's a dock spin. It's a dock spin where literally, I was gonna say literally anyone can get their docs posted, but that's not even it. It's a racket. You're running like a criminal enterprise here.
What?
Where you basically take bribes to take people's shit off your site.
Okay. If the Kiwi Farms was a racket, and you can just as easily bribe Josh to get shit that you don't want on that site taken down, why does Ethan Ralph still have a Kiwi Farms thread? Why does Dick Masterson still have a Kiwi Farms thread? Why does Maddox still have a Kiwi Farms thread? You know, say what you want about Ralph. He's got money. Okay? Not so sure how much exact money he has, but he definitely has money. And if Ralph really wanted to, if we're going by Mormon Shaggy's logic here, which is one hell of a stretch, but if we're going by Mormon Shaggy's logic here, if Ralph really wanted to, and if it was really that easy, all Ralph would have to do was just pay Josh a certain amount of money, and then the next thing you know, poof, his Kiwi Farms is gone. But no, we don't live in Mormon Shaggy's world. We don't live in this strange universe where all you gotta do is just bribe Joshua Connor Boone, the mob boss, Don Corleone over here, and all your troubles in regards to the Kiwi Farms is gone. If that were the case, Ralph would not have a fucking thread. He would not have the largest thread in Kiwi Farms history. But no, Shaggy, we don't live in your fucking universe. Thank Christ for that.
It's a racket. That's exactly what it is. You're not fighting for free speech. You're running a harassment racket where you go to people like, hey, nice job you got here. Nice life, nice relationship. Sure would be a shame if someone made a thread on you. And it's like, come on. How long do you think...
Okay, who seriously gives a shit about a Kiwi Farms thread being made on them? I sure as shit don't. If I were to wake up tomorrow and I were to find out that there's a literal Kiwi Farms thread made about me, the first thing I would fucking do is I would go on over to that Kiwi Farms thread and I would literally type out, lol, what took you guys so long to make this thing? That's literally what I would fucking do. Because in the grand scheme of things, a Kiwi Farms thread doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't. The only time it's ever gonna matter is when you let it get to you. That's it.
Society. How long do you think people in general are gonna just let that continue? Like it's like with Al Capone, right? They couldn't get him on any of the murders or anything like that, but he still ended up on Alcatraz on what? On fucking tax charges. Like yeah, they're taking you down because you went at some trannies, but that's not the issue. They're taking you down because normal people aren't going to tolerate that shit. Normal people have recourse, right? Like when you went at Chris Chan, he was some country bumpkin who was functionally retarded, bound to two aging degenerates, right? He had no hope, no way to defend himself. But as Vidar found out the other night, that's not true of everyone, right? Some of us can defend ourselves. And now you've started a war with this Keffels person. Well, working in the industry...
Okay, first off, Keffel starts a goddamn war with pretty much anyone and everyone he wants to ratio. And secondly, last time I checked, just who's exactly is winning this goddamn war against, who's exactly winning the war right now between Keffels and, Kiwi Farms? Who was winning that war again? I know it wasn't Keffels, I can tell you that.
Industry that I work in, I can tell you something. Transgenders are a bunch of useless pussies who will cave the moment you get in their face. They don't have any spine.
Gee, I wonder why Mormon Shaggy got fired from his job again. Really does boggle the mind there.
And they don't have any balls. But trannies like Keffels, well, they may not have balls, but they cut their own dicks off. I don't know about you, but I don't want to fucking get in a fight with someone who cut their own dick off, okay? That person's...
So you say you don't want to get into a fight with someone who literally cut their cock and balls off, yet you have no problem whatsoever getting up in their goddamn faces because they're so weak. Okay then.
Crazy. And they have nothing to do with their lives, but like this Keffels person has dedicated their lives to Twitter, to Reddit.
And to Discord where they grow minors.
I don't like Keffels. I think Keffels should be dragged out and shot.
Why does Mormon Shaggy have a Kiwi Farms, right? He seems like a regular, normal human being. Okay, sure, granted, he openly wishes that a trans activist like Keffels be dragged into the goddamn streets and shot in the back of the head like Old Yeller, but I really just don't understand why Mormon Shaggy has a Kiwi Farms thread. He sounds like a sane, rational human being who's totally not a psychopath at all.
I'm definitely an advocate for free speech. I love free speech. I could not live in a world without.
You're an advocate for free speech. Unless that free speech hurts your feelings, then you're going to do everything you can within your power to destroy the person that hurt your feelings. Again, we all know what you and DJ actually tried to do to Warhammer. And as expected, it failed miserably.
Free speech. I would quickly probably be imprisoned or executed. Because I can't keep my mouth shut. But maybe it's...
You know, sometimes I like to think that maybe, just maybe, the world will be such a, well, moderately better place if Mormon Shaggy were indeed thrown in jail. Well, not in jail, really. Not in jail, more like a mental institution. Because it really sounds like he definitely needs to take a little trip to the funny farm there.
Time to change something, Josh. Maybe when this keeps happening, when it's not just the far left, but it's like the right wing too. Take a look at my fucking information on your website, Josh. I'm no leftist. I'm no leftist.
Well, you may not be a leftist, but we all know you're insane, so...
But that's another problem you've got. You're, stupidly, you've made no political allies. Your site is full of political extremists.
Why does fucking Josh need to make political allies for his goddamn website? It's literally a website where he points and laughs at stupid, goofy idiots on the internet. Why does he need political backing? Just why?
But not a single one of them would back you.
Good, fuck them.
And the worst part is, Josh, if the lore on you is true, and lore is often bullshit. Lore is often bullshit, Josh, but...
Lore is often bullshit, which is really rich coming from the same guy who legitimately thinks I'm a time traveler, I'm a satanic priest, and I spend most of my days in fucking Hot Topic. Real fucking rich.
Someone who has spent so much time looking at degenerate shit on the internet that they can no longer get an erection when looking at a naked woman, if that is true...
I find it absolutely hilarious that Mormon Shaggy is giving Josh shit for being into the stuff he's allegedly being into, when Mormon Shaggy has no problem openly admitting that for 3 years, at least once or twice a month, he would go down to Asian whorehouses, where he knew for a fact that the Asian women were being sex trafficked. And from what I keep hearing, the only reason why he kept doing that is because he wanted to assert his dominance over the poor women who were being sex trafficked.
You have no right to be laughing at Christian.
Anyone can fucking laugh at goddamn Christian and his antics. It doesn't matter if your name is Joshua Connor Moon, me, or anyone else on the fucking internet. You have a right to point and laugh at that fucking idiot.
Like even in his current fucked up state, he at least still wants to procreate.
He still wants to procreate, sure. But the problem is, he literally tried to procreate with the last person you should try to procreate. His own mom.
Anyway. Look, I'm just saying here, I'm not surprised to see this happen. The Kiwi Farms is a shithole. It could be used.
You only think it's a fucking shithole because they made a thread all about you. And not even that. They didn't even make a thread about you. They just so happen to fucking mention you. There's like a brief little paragraph all about you. There's not an entire thread just dedicated to you. Yet. I mean, if you keep this fucking up, you definitely will get your own goddamn thread eventually. But, yeah. Then again, if there is literally a thread about me, I guarantee you, Mormon Shaggy would waste no time. Just no time whatsoever. Going onto that thread. Grabbing whatever he can. Hell, he's probably going to start posting onto that goddamn thread. It's just going to be the same wacky shit he's usually fucking rambling on about. I'm a satanic priest. I'm a time traveler on this, on that. Yeah.
If you cleaned it the fuck up. Now, I don't know what the fuck's going on in your life, Josh, to make you so bitter as to allow your site to become what it has. But I mean, this is gonna keep happening until you fucking get rid of the scum, dude. I don't know. Josh may or may not see this video. Back.
You know what? I hope Josh sees this video. I hope he does. And I hope he features it on his weekly show. Just so we can watch the fucking chat, point and laugh at Mormon Shaggy. Just so Josh's audience can have themselves a brand new locale to point and laugh at. I hope that fucking happens. I will legit be in ecstasy. I will have one hell of a fucking smile on my goddamn face. If Joshua Connor Moon were to do that, it would be so fucking beautiful. And the fallout from that, the fucking meltdowns from Shaggy, oh, be fucking marvelous as well.
Back in the day, I wouldn't have even made this because I would have assumed no one would watch. But for fuck's sake, Godwinson and PPP mentioning my name, I may as well.
The only reason why Godwinson and PPP even remotely had to acknowledge your existence is because you just so happen to be a part of the same retarded club as their old friend Gahul and Surfer. Okay, if Surfer and Gahul weren't a part of the Council of Evil, and if it was just you and DJ Axel and Daimo, I'm highly convinced they would have never fucking even mentioned you, or they especially would have never even acknowledged your existence. Hell, they probably wouldn't even know who the hell you are. They didn't even know who the hell you are till they found out you're part of the same group as Gahul and Surfer.
Well, reach out to Jersh. Pizza day is over, and the bill has come due. Might wanna fucking clean up the mess you've made.
Yeah, so, that was Mormon Shaggy's little rant against Josh and the Kiwi Farms. I guess for all intents and purposes, Mormon Shaggy has now officially declared war on the Kiwi farms, and I'm sure this is going to end well. I really can't see how this is going to blow up in Mormon Shaggy's face there. I see nothing bad happening as a result of Mormon Shaggy declaring internet jihad on the fucking Kiwi farms. I do know one thing, though. It's definitely going to be a fucking shit show, so get ready for that.